Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're factoring cubics. Here are some examples. I've written this one out for you already. So if you want to pause, take your notes, and then follow along as I read through it. However you want to do it, what works for you. These are the basic steps that you're going to follow. So here's our problem. Notice they all have x. So first thing I think of is GCF. And there it is. X can be pulled out of all of them. I end up with 11x minus 10 minus x squared. Now, most of you are saying, but that's not in the right order. You're right. So we're going to rearrange it. I'm putting the negative x squared here, the plus 11x minus 10. That would be standard form, descending order of the exponents. Now I'm going to factor out the negative. And when I do that, notice here, what happened to the sign? They are all changing to their opposite. And finally, factor the trinomial. So what do I multiply to get 10, but add to get negative 11? And here I've done the work for you, so you can see it clearly that negative 1 times negative 10 would be the correct combination. And I've written it here in our format. Now remember, we can always check, and that's always a good idea. I've made mistakes, certainly, by not checking, and checking can help you correct those little errors. One of the other reasons I want to do this is a common mistake that I've seen students make. It's very creative, but they forget that they distribute the negative x here only to this first expression. They try to like FOIL it out or distribute it to everything. They get confused, so I wanted to point that out. It's a common mistake I've seen people make. So you only distribute the negative x to this first term, or expression I should say. So I did that here, and now I'm going to use FOIL on these two binomials, and then I'm going to combine the terms that I can. And finally here, I can see that, what do I end up with? Well, sorry, that should have been a positive. So you end up with a negative x cubed plus 11x squared minus 10x. Now you still might be saying, but is that the original problem? Well, just rearrange it the way they had it. They put the x squared first, the 10x. They had it all discombobulated. So when you do that, you end up with 11x squared minus 10x. And sorry, that wasn't 3x. That was x to the third. Well, now I'm checking my check. Wow. Okay, so that's the basic format for what we're doing. So let us please continue. All right, so the next problem. So the first thing I did was GCF. And let's see, these are all even numbers, so they're going to come out, and they all have an x. So the GCF in this case is 2x. That makes this 6x minus 8. And that would be minus x squared. And then I'm rearranging. I noticed the negative in front, so I'm taking out the negative. And now I'm going to factor the trinomial. This is a leading coefficient of 1, so I know that this is my basic format. What can I multiply to get... Oh, let's look back. I think I didn't change the sign here. Did anybody catch that? I just caught it. If I take out the negative, this becomes positive, but this becomes negative. And this one becomes positive. So now I can, what do I get to get a positive 8? Multiplying, and a negative 6. Add up to get negative 6. That would be negative 2 times negative 4. gives me -6 when I add them. -2 minus 4. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our answer for that problem. All right, I'm going to do one last one. This might be a good one to try on your own. You can copy that down, pause the video. You do, I do, we compare. Have you paused it yet? Okay, well, I'm going to work it out. I was just checking my work there to make sure that I got the correct combo. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the final answer. I hope you did pause it and try it on your own, but if you didn't, you just saw me, well, pretty quickly work it out. And I hope you guys are having a great day. You're doing a great job as we move through our factoring examples into more advanced factoring. Remember, this is really going to help you as you go up into upper mathematics.